brother Marines. We have returned. Once again, we, as a chapter, unite and gather together within the Crucible to apply the sacred pigments to the power armor. The patterns of our chapter's traditions applied with 2 thin coats. That's right. We will pull the Duncan technique. Duncan, who is applied within the Codex Astartes. That's right. His teachings, accepted by Robute Gilliman, and entered into the annals of the Codex Astartes. Space Marines and America. That's right. That's right. Today is the 4th of July, and that is why today we will be commemorating America. And with that, America. And America. We should I'll probably have to at one point pull out a model, and we'll have to paint that as like the 4th of July America model. We'll have to figure that out. I'll have to find some sort of something that I just couldn't give 2 fucks about, and we're going to paint it as America. And it's now going to be, after that, something that I would give more than 2 fucks about, because of America. That's right. And today, on this edition of Painting Hobby Hangout thingy, whatever it is, they've not really had any sort of like firm title for it, because it's really just kind of like a hobby hangout sort of thing, where I'm doing my thing, I'm kind of painting. It's really, really, really chill. And then, you know, then you can kind of do your hobby thing, and I can do my hobby thing, and we're all hobbying together, right? Like, I noticed that you noticed that you noticed that I noticed, you noticing me, noticing you hobby. And that's why we should hobby all together in the hobby hangout of America.
But Slaith, aren't you in Canada?
America. That's right. America Orc? American Orc? Is that what would that be? Orc American? Would I get like some Orc boy and then paint that up as America? Would I get an Imperial Guardsman and paint that as America? Would I get, I don't know if I have a spare Chaos Marine, America. So there's lots of options for that. So that can be gotten to, go. We can get to that at one point. And then that can be America. But today I have the After Dark chat open, so if it is working properly as it should be, let's see, let me just open the volume mixerifer. We'll just turn that up. There we go, boop. And then we'll go to that, and we'll just turn that up, boop. There we go, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. So there we go. Well, there's Soviet orcs, so I don't see why American orc. Okay, we need to make the American orc then. I'm sure there are some people who are at least vaguely interested in seeing me paint orcs. I've heard this before. I've seen this before. They would be like, "Oh, well." And it's because most of them have seen some of the orc vehicles that I've made, and they're like, "I want to see that painted right now! Oh my god, paint it! Oh, so, just do it!" And it's like, whoa. So, I should probably get more paints than just this one blue, because then I'm gonna have to get up. So I'm gonna go get some paints. And with that, I'm also going to grab a box of orcs. And so with that, we can pre-plan ahead, and we can go, this is the orc that'll be done later. 4th of July. Wait. Do the Mario. Take one step.
And then you get, let's do the Mario all together now. Do-do-do-do-do-do, boo-do-do, boo-do-do, boo-do-do-do-do-do, boo-boo-do. Wow. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da, na-ha-ho-ha. It's probably not working with the whole Ultramarines music there. Hey, Tony, are you doing America? America. Americat. Yeah. It's good boy, hey? It's good boy, Tony. And it's almost your birthday again soon. Did you know that? You're almost 2? You're almost this many. You're almost as many as you are ears. That's how many you are. Almost. Almost, yeah. So it's gonna be 2 more months. What was that? Oh. For a moment it was just like, what was that? How are you doing? Am I making noise? Are you making?
Yes.
Cat, 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 cat.
And so today we have with us on this painting stream the illustrious, and we'll just go through the Discord name, so that way it's all Discordy. So because that, whatever, we'll just give this all the fanfare that it needs. Coming in from the red corner, weighing in at not very much, but just enough. Societas Draconistarum.
Yes.
And weighing in the blue corner is Slaith. He's right here, and he's all just like, hey, that's right, I'm here now. And when I was traveling in Wakanda, Elaine, and I saw the different types of vibranium suits that they were wearing, it's what led me to make the new vibranium collection from the J.P. Peeneman line.
So let's see, how many Space Marines do we got here? So we got 4, 8, 12, 16, another 16, so that's 32, plus, so 5, 37, and then another 6, that would be 43. So there's 43 Space Marines that are on the table right now, and all of these need to have this electric blue. I'm going to go to my,
Let us go to the lettuce cam, so we can see all the cabbage.
so, let's, there we go. Is that good? Is that good? No, zoom, boom. Well, you can't really read it anyway because it's all faded away. So that is what I'm going to use to highlight all the blues on like the Aquillas and on the Bolter Aquillas and all that stuff. But then there's a bunch of other stuff I need to do, so I should probably get a bunch of other paints. And I don't know why I'm talking like I just like took a line of crack, but apparently that's what I'm doing today. Apparently I'm talking so incredibly fast. Probably because I was doing so much impersonations of like a Frenchman and an Italian person over the last day or two. And then all of a sudden now it must have picked up my tempo of speed of talk, which is not right. That's why everyone, I should make sure to remind you that anybody that's listening, watching, or whatever in the future, that any and all of all the donations and all the magic that happens here, some of that, not all of it, that wouldn't make sense, but that goes to the wonderful lads over at Heresy Posting. And that's why I should suggest to anybody who's checking out Heresy Posting that you should definitely subscribe to the $10 Patreon subscription, so that way you get access to their super secret Discord, where you get all the different benefits on the super secret Discord. I can't even let you know what's on there. It's just awesome. But you get all those benefits. And with all the gatekeeping magic that you will have to be able to keep Warhammer the way it has been. So you really want to make sure that you get the $10 subscription to Heresy Posting, so you gain access to their super secret Discord. And that's why you want to make sure that you're helping them out, because they help out a strong portion of the online Warhammer community. They're keeping Warhammer clean. They're keeping Warhammer good. And they're a good crowd, or they're a good crew, and they deserve all the support they can get. That's why I definitely need to support them, and I need to let you know that you should definitely subscribe to the $10 Patreon and gain access to the super secret Discord.
Daddy should pay you for that.
Wow! Alright, I'm gonna grab some paints. 5 seconds. 5, 4, more seconds bonus. Alright. Okay. So, what do I else have here? I'm not sure why I have the blue, the darker blue still out. I mean, I must have missed something, and I'm not sure what I missed. So I'll just keep that there just in case. So we've got the Abaddon black, we've got the Mephiston red that I need to do for all the fixes. And then this brown. Did I need to do any brown anywhere else? I don't think so, but that's not necessarily the case.
Did you finish all the ropes the last time?
No, I didn't. You're right. The ropes. So I was at one point thinking I was going to do the ropes white because there's the one guy with the white ropes, but then I looked at one of my captains and I looked at the colors that I applied to it, and it clearly was brown with a filthy brown dry brush highlight over top. And I was like, well, to be consistent, I should probably give them the same looking ropes. And also, just anything to avoid, you know, putting white ropes all over my Space Marines, you know, as completely gay as that sounds. Not that there's anything wrong with that, right, YouTube? Nothing wrong with that, just commentary. So, okay, and then I got the silver and the white. But what was I needing the white for? Didn't I? I would strongly suggest, depending on what your painting, what your paint reserves and paint collection is like, I would always strongly suggest getting the paint sets, just because of the slight savings that one would get, and with the strong range of typically high priority, I'm not sure what to say there, high use paint colors, just basic colors. It's just typically a good deal. You might not get the exact colors you want, but overall, it's just a very efficient set.
That specific paint wasn't a Games Workshop paint, though. It was like from another hobby shop that there is here. It had like actual gold leaf in it. It would come out really nice on the models, but something happened to it. They just died.
Yeah. That's why, as much as it's like, oh man, he's so mainstream. It's so gross. It's like, yeah, but you know what the reliable thing about mainstream? It doesn't go out of business.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it like that.
It's not to be like dismissive or to like shoot things down at all, because there's obviously good products that come out of like ma and pa shops and different sort of various companies and stores, etc. But it's like, if there's something that's reliable, there's nothing wrong with that. If you know what I mean. Like, that is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's why I stick with either Citadel or Army Painter, and Army Painter, as you know, in hybrid with each other. Actually, that works really well when you use the two together, because there are similar ranges, but then there's certain things you would want with one and certain things you would want with the other, and they complement each other very well. They're just good sets. They're good sets. Some people like oil paints. I'm not really for that, because that just takes so much more time because of the oil-based paints needing so much more time to dry. But then you can do different blending techniques. Like that's a whole different beast. So, okay. I'm gonna do all the blue on this. Then after that, so I'm just gonna plan this ahead in my head. So blue would be done. Silver's pretty much gonna be the last thing once everything's ready for the silver step. That's essentially that's the second last step. It goes silver, and then it's Agrax Earthshade, and those are the last two steps. And then... what else?
What else is it that I need to do to create these space marines? These men who shall give unto me. They shall be my finest warriors, clad in the finest armor with the finest weaponry. They will have tactics, weapons, and machines. No sickness will blight them. No foe shall best them in battle. They shall be my space marines, and they shall know no fear.
I don't know if I probably missed some parts, but that was essentially just reciting it from memory.
They will be my bulwark against the terror.
I probably forgot that line.
It was an abridged version of it. Excuse me. That's why it was shortened.
Okay, so there's, yeah, so the ropes. Okay, so blue highlights, ropes, then I need to also get the filthy brown. What did I have the white for? Was there still, like, skulls around on some of these guys? Yes, I think there was skulls and bones. Skulls and bones and stuff. And then there's a green step that I need to do on...
Good afternoon, Brother Marine. Jackalo 1, coming in hot on the frequency channel of awesomeness. How's it going over there in Brazil? I bet it's hot.
Ah, yes. And then yellow. There's a few colors that I need to get. And filthy brown and yellow for the chain swords. And then I need to do the fixes with the red and black. Red and black. Red and black! What am I, fucking Japanese? Jeez. Turning Japanese, yes, I'm turning Japanese, yes, I think so. Okay, so bone, and then I might want to do those flamer canisters in yellow, because I think I did one of them in yellow, so I'm probably going to want to do the other one, or ones, in yellow, just to be consistent. There's so many things! Really, it's freezing in Brazil. I would imagine that it would be typically warm, but I guess the winter in Brazil is at a different time than the summer because of the location. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the science. Just ask Giant Golden Jesus. Just pray to Giant Golden Jesus statue, and everything will be fine as long as the Giant Golden Jesus Mega Giga Go Gygo Jesus, who also has Wi-Fi, is protecting over Brazil. He can turn water into beans and fish into rice. Yeah, it's pretty hot out. I went outside actually just the other day. I was walking to the store, and on my way home from the store on the walk, I started just kind of like, my head just started shaking, and I was just falling asleep on the walk, like I was passing out on the walk. It was very, yeah, as one does typically on a normal walk. Sometimes, yeah. So yeah, it is pretty hot here.
It's possible over where I'm at. It's not warm, it's not cold, it's mediocre.
And I guess while I have some of these Marines here on the table, and some of them need to have some color fixes because they were under an old pattern that that essentially was changed not that long after these guys were painted. I should probably apply it brown to their arms, so that way I can repaint the 4 Marines' arms that have a backward, that have a double right arm pattern. Because, okay, I have this really arbitrarily complicated pattern rules for the pattern of how it applies to Space Marines in the chapter. It's incredibly arbitrary. It's incredibly dumb. It's incredibly annoying. But once it's all there, it's like, oh, it's so crisp. I'm just wondering because like you're probably torn between the Discord chat and the YouTube video, right? Like you can probably only do one at a time with your phone. Okay. So I have we'll just go to there, and then I'll just switch this to this, and I'll just do a little bit of magic, and then there you go. So at least you have a little bit of visual entertainment. Hey, that's what I do. I'm an entertainer, I suppose. So, and also now I get this like double mirror thing where it's like, hey, how's it going there, little me? Boop. Ah. Like if you were to go, like if you were at this point in the YouTube video, it would be me looking at a little me, like, hey, boop, finger boop, boop. Oh, we touched fingers. Boop. Oh, it's magical. So, there's that. I don't know why I'm, like, procrastinating on, like, hyperspeed. I'm, like, seriously just delaying myself from completing these things when they're so close to being done. And normally that's almost like a motivating thing. It's like, oh, they're so close to being done. I can just, like, finish them right now. Oh, my God, I'm gonna finish myself. Right, and then, oh, it's so good, right? And then I'm just taking a long-ass time to actually get these things done. You're a clown. What am I, a clown? What, do I amuse you, Jackler? What do you think, I'm funny? You think I'm a funny guy? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm funny? What do you mean?
Not very funny.
Have you ever seen Goodfellas?
Yes.
That like mobster movie? Yeah, that's Pesci from Goodfellas. So, like, he's like, what do you mean I'm funny? What am I, a clown? What do I amuse you? See, I guess I'm Maximus from Gladiator. Are you entertained? I guess I'm entertained now. I guess I entertain. I guess I'm entertaining you guys. Instead of I do not entertain. I guess, why not? I'm here. Maximus. 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 Alrighty. So, do I have enough medium? I have enough medium. Medium blue. Let's put our other paints here, and a brief. Be right back. My name is Slate, and I am an artist. My IQ may be low, but I'm not retarded. Quit coughing off in camera break. I needed to pee. Jeez, Jackler. I learned it from you, Jackler. I learned it from you, Jackler. It was just a couple drips. I needed to get it right, get it tight. Willy Wonka. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I need more paint. I need to get the brown and the yellow for the swords and for the ropes. And... What was there? Anything else? The greens. And let's get that. Okay. So, I kind of got more than what I was really thinking I was going to get. I got a lot more than that. So, sweet. We got lots of paints here, and we've got lots to do. And then after doing all these steps and doing all this work until we get just bored out of our minds, then, as discussed, as decided, as completely agreed upon, as per the terms of service of this stream, that is when we are going to paint the America orc from America. We're going to get an orc. I'm going to get an orc from my orc box, and we're going to paint it as America, because it's the 4th of July, baby, and we're doing this for America. So I'll have to get a tub or a box full of orcs, and we'll have to just figure out which one that's going to be. So stay tuned. Don't change that dial. Keep remaining on the same Slath station and channel at this Slath time, and let's get some Slath-tastic Slath painting done on let's do it. So, let's get this guy. Why not? He's got like errant pattern armor. That's always pretty cool. Let's see. Let's get a nice focus zone so I can. So that. I need to get all my seating arrangements all nice so I can get into a nice comfortable thing. And let's do a focus. That's not right. There we go. That's way better. Okay, so that will be the painting zone then. Sweet. All right. How am I doing?
Welcome to the paint zone.
Alright, that's plenty. That's way more than I wanted there, but that's fine. And, so how am I doing, Slicks? I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Today we're painting up some of the blue highlights, well, I'm trying to go for all of them, of the 7th Company, even though technically, once again, after everything's done, there's going to be a great shuffling of all the models, so it's almost going to be kind of like, what is it? Is it whose boat? Was it Perseus's boat? What's that thing where it's like if you change all the parts of your boat, is it the same boat? So I forget what that's called. Odysseus's boat? I don't know. It's something. It's something like that. So most of these models are probably going to be shifting around in what actual company they're going to be part of in the end. So in the end, it doesn't even matter. And I'll try so hard and get so far, but in the end, it won't even matter. And that's why even though I don't know why, and it doesn't matter how hard you try. Deep down inside, I didn't really devise that rhyme, but I'm gonna say it 2 times, even though right now in this chat, in this voice chat, I'm not on my own. You know, I don't know. I miss you, Chester. That's what I'm trying to say. We could be listening to really sad, like, teen angst Linkin Park songs right now. New albums. But we lost a great right there. The Ship of Theseus. That's it. Thank you very much, Slicks. Yeah. So, I would say... Did I unmute myself, too? I did unmute myself, right? Okay, good. All of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute. I guess I am talking to people, so that's a weird thing to ask yourself in the middle of, like, a conversation with people. Did I unmute myself? It's just like that sometimes. Jeez, aren't... Slaith. Slaith is just demonstrating his genius in front of everybody. And right now, there's kind of like...
Somehow my mic doesn't pick me up half of the time, but now it's picking up all the background noise.
As per tradition for mics and web calls. See, it wouldn't be a webcam mic call thing if it didn't pick up all the noise that you didn't want it to pick up.
True. Good point. Good point.
Do you have that noise suppression on?
Yeah. Yep. And it's still, picking everything up. Everything but my own voice half of the time.
Yeah, that's funny. It's a little bit funny. It's frustrating as hell, but it's also a kind of funny.
Yes, laugh at my misery. Laugh at my expense.
Well, if you're inviting me to, okay. As long as you're asking me to, I mean, I wouldn't do it without your request. Oops. Let's see if I can clean that off. The Miniatures of Theseus. Chopped 420. I don't know what that is, but peace out, man. Have a great time doing whatever that is. And is this gonna come off? Guess I'm gonna have to paint over that with red. Either way, clean up stage. Bloodhound noise is a vital part of the Bloodhound's lore. Bloodhound noise? I'm not quite sure what you're referring to there, Jackler. Is this something that I'm forgetting?
Bloodhound noise.
Bloodhound noise. They're gonna be living like those bloodhound boys. Even with all of Slate's bloodhound toys. Que sera, sera.
Hello. Hey.
Oh, is the cat?
Yeah. He just came around the corner and just stared at me like, what are you doing?
Today we have a special guest. A cat.
That's not Tony.
Yes.
Just don't tell Tony that there's a different cat on the show. Or Abby. They'll be very upset.
Background noise. Oh. Well, it could have been bloodhound noise. Well, I guess there's more to clean up.
Oh, don't go with that. Come here. That's my sandwich. Thank you very much.
Back off. Get your own sandwich.
Literally. My snack.
I'm not sure why, but I get a huge lag on Twitch and YouTube streams. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that.
I've had those all to be fair. I've had YouTube streams, lag for me.
Is that like when they just start loading and loading and loading?
Oh no, it's like you'll say something and there's about like 1 to 2 minute delay until it actually, processes.
Sorry if I'm not too talkative. Sometimes I just I'm just focusing on it, and it's hard for me to come up with talking topics while I'm focusing on doing things like this. Because otherwise I'd just be going like, and now I'm applying the blue, and now I'm done that one, and now let's get another one, and now I'm applying the blue, and now let's get another model, and you want to know what I'm doing? I'm applying blue, and now. See, that's something that would make everybody want to just shoot themselves. Like the why am I why am I here? Just to suffer?
Me every day when I wake up. But no, I don't mind you not saying much. I still get to, so you concentrate on something. It's good. I don't mind silently observing, as one would say.
Creepy. I don't mind silently observing as I sharpen my knife.
I am actually right now, funnily enough.
Weird how I knew that.
Well, you do know me pretty well with it. At this point, you can probably guess most shit I'm doing at any given time.
Oh no, it's clearly the psyker powers that I'm developing.
Nice. als je je luistert, wel.
I guess I might have not had the sound on. People are. I'm guessing now for this 44 minutes. If somebody watches this, it's pretty much just going to be me talking to myself as if there was somebody there. I'm not sure if you were audible this whole time.
No, I'm listening.
So now I just changed some things.
About Brit or two. Jesus Christ, the other group chat just keeps going on every few minutes.
Hmm. A reminder for Screw England Day, pretty much. Okay. Sixth guy. And some of these are going to have barely any of this highlight they need to do. Like this guy just has this one little wing on the bolter. And that's done. So despite there being some cleanup that's going to be necessary, but then again, that's going to be necessary at the end anyway. This step is fairly quick, which is nice. Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Kind of like doing these gems as well. Oh. Is my paint drying up? I need to add more medium. I'm also going to need to add a gloss to those at the very end, so that way the gemstones actually look like gemstones. There was this one painter on YouTube I used to watch years ago, and he always pronounced it gemstone, and it always just drove me insane. Yeah, the fucking gems.
That's unironically kinda hilarious, but no lie. Gemstones.
Yeah. It was bad.
I'm gonna acquire tea.
Acquiring the tea. Objective complete.
Okay, so now he's got that vial done. That's another thing I'm probably going to want to add gloss to, those vials. Meow, 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 give me food. That's the cat call for food. I'm a cat, give me food. I'm hungry, give me food. I'm a cat, I want my cat food. Give me food, give me food, give me food. I'm a cat, give me some food. I want you to put it in my bowl. I want it whether it is wet or dry. I want my kibble. Give me my cat snacks and treats with my little feet. I am hungry. I'm a cat. Give me some food. The food bowl has been good. Give me food. I'm a cat. Give me food. I'm a cat. I am hungry. I want all of it in my bowl right now. I want it in my tummy.
He was yelling to me like outside, because I'm sitting outside.
Well, in the song, he was hungry.
Oh, he's always hungry. He's always hungry. So it's so accurate.
Ay, ay, ay. All of these gems. There's so many gems. There's all these gemstones. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna handle all these gems?
I believe in you. You can do it.
And
Dog is going nuts inside.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's Cookie Crisp.
I love how that time when my kitten picked me up taking a sip of tea, but half of the time it's like, nope, can't pick up your voice, sorry.
Yeah, more or less. It only picks up the voices of the living and tea.
Yeah. That's about right, I'd say.
Alright, so those have all been highlighted. Nice, nice. Here's the motherfucking tea.
It's my berry matcha tea this time.
Berry matcha.
Yes.
Honestly, that just sounds like some kind of like form of a Pokemon. Oh, it's matcha and it's berry form.
I can see how that conclusion can be reached, yes.
Matcha, matcha. What's the Pokedex say, Ash? I guess I'll check it.
Matcha.
Matcha, the tea Pokemon. You know, that's about it.
Yeah, but we already have a tea Pokemon, that stupid fairy type teapot.
Are you serious?
Yes, there's a Pokemon that is literally just a teapot. Spring evolutions are cups.
Okay, well, I'm not against it. I've not seen the newest generations of Pokemon. Because I guess I kind of fell.
Very inspiring.
Oh, well, I mean, everyone.
You're not missing out.
You don't know, I hear that all the time, all the time. I don't hear it all the time. I've heard that for years, is what I should probably rather say. I'd probably enjoy it if I were to play through it. The only thing is that I just really, really can't afford a Nintendo Switch. It's not.
Switches are expensive. I want one, but they're so ridiculously priced. I'm refusing to pay that amount of money. Not to mention in the newer Pokemon games like Sword and Shield, you know how the thing about Pokemon is that you get to explore and, play the game how you want? Scrap
Sure.
that doesn't exist anymore. It's one linear path you follow, and that's it. Oh, and you can't turn off the XP share for your entire team, so even the Pokemon you don't switch out will just evolve even though you're not using them.
Huh, that's odd. Generally, the games, I would say, are fairly railed in the direction you have to go. There's not too much free adventure one could do, unless you were, like, using older games and kind of, not really cheating, but you were, trading yourself, like, certain HM move Pokemon so you could skip certain parts of the game.
Like, for example, in the older games, when you go into the cave, you obviously have to find your own way and, navigate it. In Sword and Shield, it's literally, you are headed down this one path, just one straight path.
Just a literal straight line.
It takes less than 5 minutes to do, and that's it, you're done.
Huh.
Yes. That's what I mean, like, there's no exploration anymore. The entire game is just one straight line.
Huh. That's very odd.
You can probably tell my voice that makes me genuinely irrationally angry considering I like Pokemon, but I was sorely disappointed by the new generation. Because I got to play it on my friend's Switch.
And you got to play, like, the whole game, or just, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes of it?
Yes. I played both games, all of them to completion, and the DLCs that came out for them as well, and I am still sorely disappointed.
Hmm.
Game Freak really did drop the ball with this one.
So I guess you can just consider it a transition game. It's a port game to the new generation or system. It's not necessarily a good title, but it's the title that is essentially receiving in all of the ships that are what be people's Pokemon from the older games. Because unfortunately, they're probably not going to do.
Transfer them.
What do you mean you can't transfer them?
You can't transfer them.
What do you?
You can't transfer them.
Oh, I know there's a limited existence of which guys or which Pokemon are in the game, but there is still the.
Transfer a very small amount, but you have to have Pokemon Go, Pokemon Home.
Pokemon Home.
For that to get your Pokemon to the game.
Yeah.
To begin with.
Yep.
Not to mention how you mentioned it's not even the entire Pokédex, and the Pokemon they did choose to be transferable are really shit.
So yeah, that's why I'm saying I would consider it like a port game, just to be because of also like considering the entire package. Once again, this would be assuming one would have Pokemon Home and Pokemon Bank and all these different things, so they could get their things in that, and it's just essentially the port game that's opening up the floodgates. Like they could and they probably will in the future make a new game, and it'll have the ability to bring on like all the Pokemon again, because
There really was no excuse for them when it was like, well, we need to pay the animators to make new animations for all these Pokemon. Just uses the old animations,
Shit, anyway.
and they just use the old animations from the old games anyway.
Yeah, I don't think they will make a game where you can transfer all of the Pokemon again because they want people to pay for Pokemon Home and Pokemon Bank. They've already made the statement that they will not be doing anything of the sort. Which is another thing that under my sting, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, sometimes company statements are a little bit hollow. Like, I remember at one point the BBC said that Doctor Who will never be a woman.
Okay, yeah, fair enough point. I set the bar too low, this one with me.
Integrity has been thrown out the window a while ago.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, what the fuck, I've been tagged. What do you want? So Marianda just said that apparently she owns my soul now because of all the McDonald's she has bought me over the years.
You're a big Mackey's fan?
Used to be, until I joined the heresy posting, and literally the first story I've seen is about the dead guy in your apartment walking. I was like, I can't eat Mackey's again. I cannot unsee that, or rather unread that ever again. It's for specific food anyway, I'll pretty much eat anything. I'm not really picky with my food. Except olives. Fuck olives. Olives are an abomination.
Oh, no wonder you didn't like that raccoon video. Hey, baby, some mushrooms are not for raccoons. Can raccoons eat apples? Yes, baby, you can have an apple.
Oh, love apples though. Absolutely 10 out of 10, one of the best foods.
How many Mackeys does it take to own someone's soul? I need you to input Slaith or I would not be...
Several years worth.
You need my input, Slaith. How many Mackey... Okay, wait. What? I'll have to, like, check the ancient transcripts of Mackeys.
Yes, the ancient texts.
The ones that were written by old MacDonald on his farm all those centuries ago. Back in Scotland. In Ireland. Which was when Ireland and Scotland were combined. But the magical spell that he had cast had broke the once strong, unified land apart, and then Ireland was drifted out of Ireland. And one day, old MacDonald will return. He's sent his avatar forth to teach the children of his ways, to feed them of the McDouble and the Big Mac. To train them into an army of fry kids. How many of you... How many have I painted?
One has been wild enough.
So, like, Scott, do you mean today? How many have I done? Like, so far, I mean, right now, today, I'm just doing, like, a blue highlight on all the areas that I've done with a base blue coat. 3, 6, I've done 10 so far in the process today. Although, depending on how much I get done, depending on how lively I sort of remain over the course of the stream, and how long I am retaining interest within this, then we'll see how far that goes beyond this step, as there's going to be other steps that need to get done on these same soldiers, essentially. Although they're very close to being done, and then this company has, I think, about, in total, I think it's about 60 Marines in it. Although, once again, all these models are going to be shuffled around in the great shuffling of the chapter, and
Like shuffling.
The great shuffling. That's right. You don't want to neglect that, ladies. You need to make sure you do that great shuffling.
Actually, need to put my models into proper companies because I'm neglecting actually doing that.
Of what? Wait, what do you have again? You don't have Space Marines, do you?
I do. I have Wild Eater's army, and I have sizable Thousand Suns army as well.
Okay. I imagine that, considering Thousand Suns and World Eaters, even though in most cases they would just fall typically into war bands, small bands of them, they would still probably fall under the old Legion tactics, and then thusly they would probably still have quote-unquote chapters within the legions, and then within those chapters they would have companies, even though, once again, they're most likely just war bands of chaos marauders in most cases, regardless of legion.
My fan fiction, and I get to pick how to write it.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do. Wink, wink. Isn't that right? It's like, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to, and if I want female Space Marines, it just gets booted out the window.
Oh no.
Just gone. Ah! Like Jazz from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Ah! Okay, so that is 11 Space Marines highlighted. There's a little bit more blue on the palette, so I'll try to keep this going so I'm not wasting product, being efficient. Let's get that some medium in there. It's kind of thickening right up. I need to add a little bit more, I think. Okay, clean off the brush again. Twisty, twisty, twisty. Oops, don't want to drop that, but I guess I just did. And go to the next Marine. And then what do we have here? So this guy has just a little bit of Aquila. Or chest eagle, whatever it is, because you can't really see the detail because he's hugging his bolter.
I'd like a bolter if I had one.
I've got one here.
I don't know, but it's all the way over there. I'm not here, you know?
I know. Truly is a tragedy.
And remember, all the viewers of Slate the Space Marine, if you would want this voice, not my voice, but the voice that is speaking to me right now, the one of Societas Draconastarum, I think I got that right without looking. then all you need to do is just donate in the link below to be able to help provide to that of being a future possibility as fast and as long as possible, so that you can have all of the bolter huggy action that will be definitely happening for clearly for that.
It is a fine corner, baby.
It will definitely help the channel, I swear. For the channel.
Well, it will technically.
Yes. And it's more highlighting here. It's like, and what's one of the first things that I said today? Alright, so we're going to need to make sure that we don't start embarrassing each other on this live stream. Immediately start embarrassing each other. The live stream. Do you want to get diabetes from watching this stream? Well, prepare to. Prepare thyselves and your diabetes medicine. Some of these models are absolutely hideous because they were built terribly with kind of the wrong components. There was a certain point where I had gotten some models. Some of these were traded to me, so they have that excuse. But the other ones were when I had gotten some new Space Marines and wasn't aware that they required very specific left arms to right arms to be able to build. Because I was used to kind of being able to use almost like any left arm and any right arm for like a bolter gripping Marine. So then all of a sudden I had these Marines that had like the wrong grip and they looked all funny and there's all these problems with them. Because I had just gotten the box and then just started clipping out the pieces thinking there would be no problem. So even if I had looked at the instructions, I would have to be matching up every single piece visually without having any sort of the number letter code to help me know which piece to match up with what. So that's why I've got a bunch of Marines that just look terrible. But really what they do is just enhance the other Marines to make them look better by looking so shit. I mean, like, they give that, that range, buff bonus to looking good. If your other models are within a certain proximity to these models, those ones will by default just look better because of how shitty these other ones look. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh no, some of them, it's while I'm talking about it, I'm holding one that's not falling into that example. But some of them just have wonky arm builds, like where their arms are just not on kind of right. But I mean, I don't mind that. It's going to be a big collection, so there's bound to be some guys that are just total shit. They build character. That's what they do. It's building character.
So you're British suddenly. Nice to know.
Just gotta give you that modesty. You gotta be all more modest, right? You got all these guys that look like shit. Well, there you go. Now you've been humbled by all of the modesty.
This is another reason why I do the silver step last, because there's going to be there's almost just bound to be a lot of just hitting the wrong areas with these steps if I'm not like dismantling the models. And on a lot of the areas that I'll hit with this, it'll be areas that are bound to be turning silver, like the bolt gun or the trims of the shoulder pad. So leaving that silver for last also works out really nicely for just for a cleanup step. I got bored of chopped. Chopped? Chopped avocado? Avocado, are you a newer person? Are you somebody from over at Heresy Posting? And if so, I have to ask you, have you made sure to subscribe to the Patreon? And if you have, and if you're not, actually, I really suggest that you should get the $10 subscription to help out all the people at Heresy Posting. It's really worth it. You get the bonus privileges of being able to go into the super secret Discord, where there's going to be all these different secret bonuses that I can't really tell you what they are, but as long as you help them out, because they're a good crew. They help out the community, the online community. They're good. They're protecting Warhammer. They're keeping it Warhammer. They're making Warhammer great again. And I would really suggest, the $10. Yeah, they're holding their gate. They're keeping it. And I would really suggest, that if you haven't, you would subscribe to them. They're really good. They help out, and they put that back into the community in different ways. So it's the $10 subscription to Heresy Posting, and then you get the super secret Discord and all the benefits. I really think you should do it. See, I can't mention what you get as a reward for the super secret Discord, because it's so secret it can't be spoken out loud. And I'm pretty sure speaking about what it is out loud and being found out about that would have that revoked. So you can't do that. So just keep that in mind. It's so secret, not even Fight Club would even dare discuss it, and you can't talk about Fight Club. So I think I've ran out of blue paint on the palette here. So we've gotten, let's see, 3, 6, 10, 17 done so far. And there's still 16, 24, 22. There's 26 left in the queue. Ah, there we go. Armpits. Yes. Let's get some of that armpit paint. We need some of that extra scent. I need my Space Marines to carry my gene seed of my armpits. So I guess now it's definitely an alright time to take a break. So how are you doing over there? How are you doing, Draco Starum in the Night Skyum? The Drake. You're the Drake. I can confirm it is worth it if you buy the Patreon $10 pledge. Yeah. See, John Nemi. See, he knows about the super secret Discord, and it's worth the $10 subscription, and it goes into it, and it helps out the community in the long run, and it'll be good stuff. It's worth it. It's worth the $10 subscription to get part of the super secret Discord. Why is the audio so shitty in the stream? I'm being asked. I don't know. Let's see. Say something for a second. Okay, try again. I'll just put up the volume here, the volume there, and we'll just listen to what Jan has to say here. It's worth the $1,000 that Jan spent on it. Wink, wink, low key, letting everybody know who Jan is. Hey Boris, how's it going? It's Boris, it's the Boris and Boris show. He spent $1,000 on Discord. Yeah. So the rest of these guys are going to be pretty easy to get this step on. Well, I mean, not all of them. Some of them are going to be easier than others. And then, what do you think? What do you think should be next after doing the blue? Canadian Fire. How's it going, Canadian Fire? Are you from BC? Oh, those poor people. Those poor people in BC. There was a flash fire or something like that, like a forest fire, and it burnt down like a whole like town or a city. So like everybody had to get out. So let's see. So yeah, it was 8, 16, 24, 26 more to do with this blue highlighting step. What do you think should be after the blue highlighting step? What do you think? Should I do the red color red color corrections, I could probably leave that for for the cleanup step as well, just for efficiency, for when I'm doing fixing up and all the colors of different meridians. I could leave that for that step. So then do I want to do... Oh yeah, that's what I needed. I needed the white for the plasma guns, to do the white highlighting edging on on the sides of the little generator thing. I also didn't grab yellow. I didn't grab yellow. So that's something I'm gonna have to do. But I mean, one thing at a time. It's not like I need that until I've applied the coats that I need to get to that point. So, what to do next? Well, I mean, I'm going to keep doing the blue next. Really, obviously. 4th of July. And then... and then. Well, there's also... I brought down the gold and the bronze and the flesh tones, because there's a couple Marines that have like an Aquila thing. They have like an eagle thing on their helmet forehead. So, and I didn't do those. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to do those with a little gold trim thing. Gold highlight, whatever. Because that'll just be like touch, 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 splash, splash, done on two toys. And then, yeah, that's something I want to get done. And green on the Marines that have the ponytail backpacks. It's very important. It's crucial. Utmost importance. So remember, if you want to help, if people want to help out the channel, clearly what this channel needs is it needs the Draco Nestorum hugging a bolter behind me, and that can be done by helping out. There's the donation link below, and if your generous donations can help bring and keep the Draco Nestorum here behind me to hold a bolter and to hug it. And though that if you want, if those generous donations can make that a possibility for the channel, and that would dramatically improve the quality. Paint a Medal of Honor design. I'm not sure what that means, to be quite honest. I'm not sure what paint Medal of Honor design would entail. I am planning on later in the stream, after I've gotten some steps done on the Marines, that is kind of like the main focus of the hobby work lately. I am going to pull out some orcs, and we're going to decide on which orc to paint, and we're going to paint an American orc for the 4th of July. It's going to be America. So that means I'm going to have to get I'm going to have to keep the progress rolling, which means I'm going to have to keep the creative juices going. And in the land of ice and snowing, that's what we're going to do. Any objections? Nope? Good. I didn't really give anyone much time to really object, but that's fine. That's the way it rolls sometimes. That's just how things kind of happen in the way of life. Ran out of opportunity. Okay. So let's get back to business to defeat the Huns. Cough, cough, cough. Let's get some more paint on the palette. And let's put some more painting medium into that blob of acrylic.
Court adjourned.
Your weapons have been carefully selected.
The enemy will come from these points. Life forms have been detected. Beware of traps.
Beware of traps. Anyway. As much as I, painted all of them, I kind of want to paint more Terminators at one point, because that was really fun, painting the Terminators. But I kind of, went through all of that resource all at once. It was like, we're going to do all of my Terminators. All of them. Every one of them. I heard trap. Are you talking about me?
In the Bloodhounds chapter, Boris does serve his role as the server trap, as declared by the Emperor of Mankind.
And then we'll go back to the commentary from earlier. And now I'm just going to apply a little blue. And okay, that part's done. And now I'm just going to get some more blue. And I'm just going to apply some blue. And now we're just applying the blue here onto the Aquila. That's right. I mean, I know it's the exact same thing that I've been doing for the last hour. But we're just going to I'm just going to keep narrating that. I'm just going to keep telling you exactly what it is that I've been doing for the last hour. And that's right, you just gotta keep talking to your audience. Out the bando. Not quite sure what that means. Is that some kind of a Star Wars thing? That sounds like that could be a Star Wars character. I'm out the bando. I'm here to help you. Was that a gunshot? Jesus. And now the music from The Thing is starting. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So according to that new Thing movie, prequel, whatever, and the Thing doesn't replicate things like earrings or whatever, so the guy had the earring on the wrong side, but that was dumb because he probably the Thing probably should have known what side to put it on because of... Either way, regardless of that, wouldn't that mean if somebody had tattoos and the Thing were to recreate them, they would have no tattoos? Is that a part of the movie? Did they do that in the movie, or was it just earrings and fillings? Can you give us a overhyped intro like you're some Minecraft YouTuber? Well, I've never seen a Minecraft YouTuber, so I would have very little knowledge of where to start with that or where to proceed.
Well, they need to go really high and try to oversell your stream.
Alright, we're here today again, and we're going to be doing another painting stream. I've got 46 Space Marine. Count them again. 46. That's 4 followed by 6. And we're going to be painting them here today on 742021. We're going to be doing a painting stream where we're going to be applying blue to blue. It's going to be blue dabba dee dabba die. And we're going to be doing this today here on Slate the Space Marine. Let's go. And I've never seen one before. I just went completely off of your description.
You are very accurate, though.
I really all I was doing was trying to be that one TV personality that they kept switching back and forth from in Shaun of the Dead, who's like, "All right, I'm dead excited here today."
That is a pretty Minecraft YouTuber, I want you to say.
He's essentially a Minecraft YouTuber.
That's like every Minecraft YouTuber, that's how they speak.
You almost went deaf from the peak on the mic. Oh wow, maybe I should turn the mic down again, or I'll turn that down a little tiny bit on my mic. I'll try to do better. I'll try to do better for you, Boris. I'm not dead, it's just how I look. Okay. What's this guy got? Plasma pistol. Alright, so let's get our plasma pistol here. And start giving it that blue highlight so it keeps the darker blue underneath. Excuse me, sorry, what I mean was, I'm going to be, today, using my Citadel, small base coat brush, Jesus, where I will be applying the electric blue highlight to be emphasizing the blue color by giving it a strong, vibrant, glowing color. of the blue, or in my language, blue, and it will be adding a depth and layer that was not there previously to the model, where it will be much more dynamic, simply because of the pop that it would be giving to the color, which would be enhancing it to a level that it would not be able to achieve on its own. And that is why you must always, if to use a color and you want it to be noticeable, and in a way you would want it to stand out from the other colors, you would need to be using multiple colors to achieve the true end result that you would be wanting to achieve. Thank you, thank you. I'm here all week. All of a sudden they'll be like, "Whoa, look at this guy. He's like French and he's painting. Oh, I've got to listen to him. He's like so like "Ele Francais" or whatever they call it." Now I'm noticing that there's whole other parts of this model that I need to do with the brown coating to do the red coating, because I see his arms just all black. So I'm going to be painting his arm in a kind of reverse way that I normally would be doing color application. And geez, it's like,
Well, have you heard of blue balls? But have you ever heard of blue thumbs? Look at that, damn. Look at that, ladies. Look at that blue thumb. Have you heard of the High Elves?
when's this America orc happening? I might pop in if the After Dark is still open. The America orc is happening once I've gotten a satisfying amount of progress done on these bloodhounds. I mean, if we want to interrupt things, I mean, like we could probably tailor the painting schedule and the things we're doing depending on, you know, audience interest and all of the above, and how that works, you know. My main focus and goal obviously is to try to get as much progress done on the chapter as possible, so that way they can reach that point where I have them all on that table and I have that photo of here's the chapter, the before and after photo of the backlog Marines, the backlog chapter versus the Virgin backlog chapter versus the Chad Bloodhound chapter, essentially. That's what I'm wanting to achieve. There we go. Absolutely glowing.
A, B, C, D, E, F, F, G, E, R, S, 7, fuck.
Are you guys doing end towers? Are you guys trying to do end towers? Without me? It's like, quickly, he's busy painting. Quickly, do an end tower. Now you're playing with power. End tower power. Are you taking off, Canadian Fire? Well, have a good day, good day. I feel like I have a mystery to... I need to figure out who Canadian Fire is. I have suspicions. A gay theory. Yeah, 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 yeah. I always want to be the R, but we never get that far. Don't worry, Jackler. Here with me and with us, with the Bloodhounds, you're always the R. That's one of those like, aw, thanks. Wait, what? Right. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I have the box of orcs just, you know, a few meters over there, so... Yeah, I just need to do both. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This is dangerous having the two of them together. Boris and Jackler. That is a dangerous combo right there. The amount of pictures that the two of them probably combined have of me is probably yeah, it probably doesn't compare to what you actually know. I would probably suspect that Jackler might have a collection of pictures of me that might even compete with what you would have. Not in what's in the picture, but just the amount of pictures. Ban Slave. Ban me from my own stream. So do I. I've got a picture where it looks like you're wanking. Well, so do I. Jeez, man. Everybody's got one of those. That's like the chat. That's like the main profile picture of like the whole channel. Jeez. Just Coughed out a hoot. Lungs are mad. Coughed out a hoot. Now, I don't think you're Cardinal, because you probably would have mentioned Cubble by now. So you're not Cardinal. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this bullshit. I don't think I'd ever seen residential take a bong rip. So this is really reducing the amount of people it could possibly be. If it would be even a heresy poster at all. Which it most likely is. Most likely, based off of... Who are you? Who? I really wanna know. There's not too many Leafs. Could be Badger. What are your thoughts on the America orc and the when and where in the painting lineup it should be? You got lots of time or knots of time? Should it be? It should be right up next, or would it be after a bit of more work? What do you think? What does the audience think? What do the people at home think? All right, now you can punch into your pads, and all the people at home, make sure to vote in as to what exactly. When are you going to add the new donate goal? Let's do that right now. Boris is asking about a new donate goal, so let's add a new donate goal. I'm totally foreign with this stuff. Tip ticker, is that it? No. Recent donation, top donation panel, latest donation, top donation. Oh my god. Oh, donation goal, here it is, yay! Okay, boom, let's see, let's bring that up. Let's bring that up, alright, where is it? There it is. And we'd far surpassed the goal from before, so because of other donations. So I think I just need to like erase it, or reset it. So, goal. Title. Wait, how do I change it? End goal. Yeah. All right. Title. What's the new goal? What are we working for? What are we working for now, Boris? Is it computer? New computer. Is that it? Brand new car. Or is it Bolter background hugging? Which one are we doing? Yeah, no, I had a donation one already. I had like one already set. I just needed to find it in my things and then just clear it from before. That's all. I don't know. I'm always so hesitant about this stuff. What do you think? What do you think, Draco? What would the donation goal be? Before I look back up to the chat and see whatever Boris goes. It is.
I have a bias, so you know, I have a bias. I can't comment.
Oh, that there should be the donation goal that brings the quality of the channel up by having the hugging kissing Bolter. Yes. The PC, I'll select the parts, build it, of course. Okay. I don't know how much that was. I remember I was talking about it with Cardinal and Rage one night, in heresy posting. Also remember, anybody that's watching this, make sure to support heresy posting. They're a really good group of people that help out the Warhammer 40k community, and that they also take care and respect and want to protect the lore and gatekeep out the people that wanted to destroy the lore, and to be able to help out heresy posting and retroactively help out the same community that you may and most likely be part of. I would suggest you to donate to their Patreon to help them out, and I would suggest doing the $10 donation so you get access to the super secret Discord, and that you get all the bonuses from the super secret Discord, which are very much worth it and would be helping out. 1,500 to 2,000 should be enough, he says. Okay. It's too powerful. Oh my god, it's so powerful. Okay. New... computer. Goal amount. And what did he say? 2,000. 2,000. That's so much. Starting amount. What do I put the starting amount at 0, or do I put some in? What do we do with this? How do I quantify this from the beginning? There have been recent donations, but none of them were specifically for, as far as I'm aware, computer, and there was no goal at the time. Do I start at 0, or do I add those into computeriness? These are the questions of our generation. And then I'm probably going to have to, like, write it down on a piece of paper and, like, read it, like, 20 times just to force it into my brain. Alright. Make sure to keep remembering to remind people and let them know that this actually exists. And to become a broken record of, there's this. You can do this. Here is a list of Slaith's computer. You can help expand it. I don't have to leave the room. Add like half of it. An empty donation goal is depressing. Half of the donations. Okay, so what was it at right now? I think it was... It's off memory, I think it was like... So I think I could put like 45 into there. And end after. How long does this goal last up? How long does it stay up for? How long would you say, Boris? How long would you say, Draco? How long do these things usually last? Just forever? Well, I mean, you didn't have to have an answer. Maybe I just wanted to just hear you say something. Maybe I just wanted to, you know, be able to affect something's chromatic appearance and change it from one hue and tone and color to another. I mean, I'm painting so many things blue right now. I just felt like I needed to turn something red. Well, while Draco was making dying noises for the... Is there not an option for until it's reached? I don't know. It doesn't. It just says end. There's nothing. It just says end after it's reached. So I think if I just put start goal, no, it's a required field. You have to put a month, day, and year into it. Do I just make it until like forever? Do I make it for a year? And then a year from now, it'll take me a year. I mean, like, I could just make it for a really long-ass time. And then just when it's done, I would just end it. The donation goal. I don't mean I would. Jeez, that sounded like it got really dark and escalated really quickly. Once I would reach that goal, I would just fucking end it. It's like, oh, I've achieved the donation goal. Done. Game wasted. Well, I mean, like, I could set this thing for a long-ass time, so let's just see. I'll just set it for... I'll set it for... July 4th, 2023. So it has 2 years to reach this goal. And if it reaches it before that time, I can just end that, and that's that. Yay! Wait. Wait, where did it go? Why didn't it... just disappeared? What the fuck? There. So we're 2.25% of the way there, yeah! What's this about kissing a bolter? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a bolt gun. Oh, wait. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. There is so much they can only put in your codex each time. You can't get all the rules for everything that you want. You need to buy the supplement book that they have, so you can use your toys in your game, so you can do the things you want to do. Baby, gotta buy all the products from Games Workshop, yeah. Do I have to set up 2 donation goals, then? One for the computer and one for the bolter, hugger, kisser? But then how would people know... But how would it know? You know what I mean? Like, how could it be divided amongst which one? How would people... There wouldn't be, like, one or the other, and the ticker would probably... I feel like it would probably just count on both. It would be all glitched. I compare you to a kiss on the Althew and Grey. The more I get of you, stranger it seems, yeah. And now that your House of the Rose is in bloom, Rainbow bright hits the gloom of the 41st millennium. Ba-da-da, ba-da, 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 ba-ba-da-da. Oh, that glow is so nice. Especially when I was looking at the grenades and the Auspex glow, and I was comparing the green that they both give off, and I was like, okay, I really like... So the dry green of the grenades next to that glowing green of the monitor. Oh, you know what? I really like that glowing paint. It was really nice. I want to use that all the time now. I want to make a glowy. I want to make a glowy. I think this is drying out again. So that's kind of like a add more paint to the palette sort of time, which that means take a break. Because burning yourself out to get a big job done tends to just make the big job drag on longer. And if I'm wrong, then whatever. That just means more content. So, see how that works out. What's this about a kissing bolter? No, I gave an answer, right? Didn't I? Oh. Well, the bolt. Wait a minute though. But I'm the bolter doesn't kiss. Did I? Or was it a kiss from a bolter? Was that what he's referring to? There's so many questions. Okay, so there's 8 Marines left to get this step done on. Nice. Hey, that's looking pretty good. And they are all... The only 8 Marines left to have this step done on are all these old, like, 2nd edition paint set Marines. The ones on the left are some of my first Marines, and the ones on the right are the ones that I'd gotten, I think, years later, and it was like, well, I'll do a better job this time. And I did. Kind of. So, the ones on the left also have to have their their left arms repainted because of... No, you started singing Kiss from a Rose. Yeah. Okay, well... No. The other idea was a different donation goal of making there be a show enhancement by bringing a bolter, hugger, and kisserer in the background that may or may not huggerize and kissify me as well, but mostly a bolter in the background, like real show enhancement, like serious business. And like these donations, I mean, like this would have to be like a constant thing. There would have to be like, it would have to be not only like a bring, but like a maintain, contain, and have forever kind of thing. So like that would have to be. So I mean, like it would be a serious business sort of donation thing. Not quite, but meaning that not necessarily not one. So okay, we'll just keep that in mind. Right, this would be where the studio audience does that. Last time on Slaith. Okay, so 8. Oh, well, I guess there's 9 more because there's this guy. There's this flamer. But time to take a break. It's been 2 hours. Oh, it's like almost on a 2-hour mark. Good timing. Is the music too loud? Is like the... I have no idea how loud the Warhammer music is. I can't even listen. I don't even have it audible for me. I have it actually muted for me, but everybody else can hear the... maybe not you. You probably can't hear it, but... in the stream, there's the Ultramarine soundtrack. He doesn't understand? Okay, I'll make it very clear. So, there would be donations to pay for bringing a person, possibly you, Jackler, to be here behind me, hugging and kissing my bolter. Wouldn't that be magical? Especially if it was you, Jackler. No. So anyway, the bolter, huggerer, kisserer device. I'm not an object.
Ooh. Welcome to the cum zone, audience. You are now in the splash zone. Goggles and galoshes and raincoats are suggested.
So there's 9 more of these orcs. And then... So, I don't know, was there ever a thought on... Do I just keep doing the Marines for now? Like, what time is it now? It's 4 o'clock p.m. for me right now. And it's been a 2-hour stream so far. It could go on for a lot longer, easily. Especially when... with great company with me at my ear side. And I would say, so that could go on. And then there's still the America orc, which I don't really know how that's going to be. I have some ideas of what could be done, but the America orc. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? When do you think the America orc should be done? Sooner or later? What do you feel? Sooner. Start retaining some attention. Okay. So I'll go. So, like, after I finish these 9 Marines, or, like, right now? Just drop everything for America? I think that would be my civic duty. America. I know right now, if you're watching on, like, Discord, you can't see the American flag behind me, but it's just like, America. But you're probably also seeing me in a lot higher quality. You're probably seeing me without it being all with being less blocky. Because I'm also using a different camera. You're getting the faint. You've got that gloss cam. America. It's like that sometimes. It do be like that. Okay, so then there's that step. And then, yeah, we could do the orc. And then maybe come back to the Marines right after. Why not? Would the orc be nuclear green? this would be the glowy orc. He's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna be like a regular orc in America clothes. He's gonna be like a radioactive orc in America clothes. Okay. Well, I'll be right back then. What if it's just his eyes that are glowy? That's a good idea. So let's go through the tickle trunk here, and let's just look at in advance what we got. So let's see. We've got a big box of orcs here, with lots of stuff. I'm not going to be doing like a plane, or like a tank or something. That's way too much. I'll just put this here for now. Pirate ship. Gotta have an orc pirate ship. I'm thinking just like a classic orc boy would be a good choice. Like just something that's just very plain. Like something like this guy. Although he's not primed, so that sucks. Do I have anything that's primed? Here we go. He's got a football and everything because he's a Blood Bowl orc. I think we've got our winner right here. This seems like a winner for the America orc. What do you think, Jackler? I mean, like, this is the war boss. I'm thinking, ooh, or this guy might be good. But he's not primed once again. I could run off and prime something, but that's also just taking up more time. I don't know. I'm really thinking that football orc here. I think this is really the winner. 4th of July football orc. This orc here, he's got a Pokeball because he was going to be my Pokemon orc. So we'll pull this guy out. Watch Impossible on Netflix. I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. But we've got, for later, we've got our American orc here for 4th of July. He's got his football. And he's going to be America. I'm guessing he was number 8, apparently. But this guy's going to be America. I'm not sure how. I'm going to figure that one out. Maybe on the back there I could put like a little American flag or something. So we'll put that to the side there. It's based on the tsunami that happened in East Asia in 2004. And we're okay. This is a very interesting segue to out of nowhere. Why are we watching that? Is there some reason for this? Is this supposed to associate in some way to the whirlwind? Well, there we go. So let's get a little bit more of this blue done. There's only so many left to do, so let's just get... There we go, that should be good. Get some painting medium to thin out the blue. I'm actually going to give it a second dab. I'm going to give it 2 drips. Just a couple drips. I'm going to get it right, get it tight. That's like a long-running joke between me and Jackler now. Because there's this, I forget who made it. He'll probably, if he's still around, he'll probably pipe up and mention it. There's this, like, I don't know if it's like a flash animation. There's some kind of animation where it's like Willy Wonka, and he's just this, and he's like this, like, child pervert sort of thing. And he's leading, and it's the whole video's in a first person, and he's leading you through the factory. And he's like, "Oh, what do you?" It's like,
That's horrifying. I'm gonna stop you right there. That's what's fucking horrifying.
"Oh no, it's animated in a way where it looks absolutely creepy too. Like it's like dingy and disgusting and like, oh, it's hilarious though. It is, yeah." Like at one point he's pretty much just like, "Oh, do you need to go pee? Oh, well, oh yeah, we'll just let it out. Just a couple drips." Meat Canyon. Yeah, and then there's this one point where they're like measuring him up for like an outfit, and it's just like, "Get it right, get it tight."
Oh yeah, Meat Canyon's videos are great. Only cartoons is a good one as well.
So yeah, if you ever hear me just out of nowhere randomly going, "Get it right, get it tight, just a couple drips," it's essentially just like a running joke with me and Jackler just because of that.
Pretty based.
It's good to have your fun with your friends.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Any hobby work for you tonight?
Oh, I have work tomorrow. Forgot. Oh boy.
Oh, do you have to take off?
Oh, not yet.
What time is it? Oh yeah, it's like about 10, hey? About 10 past 10.
Yeah, it's like 4 past 10.
Hmm.
It's like 4 past 10 yet. I'll probably actually try to sleep around like 11 or midnight wise. Depends how it goes considering I slept for 11 hours today in total.
That is a lot of sleep. If I sleep a lot, or
I call it,
oh, you call it
the depression sleep.
depression sleep. Oh yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, just a minor coma. Just minor coma, 4 days sleep most of the day.
I find if I sleep too much, I feel really sick.
Oh yeah, I've been feeling groggy for the past few hours of walking down, like, woken up, if that makes sense. I'm not in a state of where I'm like, not asleep, but I'm not awake, just kind of existing.
But yes, you're right, Jackler. The bathroom thing was from the McDonald's one. You're right. Monster Lab. Yeah, I've seen. I think I saw like advertisements for that somewhere.
Oh, the sky's clear for once, and it's a really nice sunset actually.
Oh, it's one of those rare evenings.
Oh, but that I'm conflicted when you watch the sun or the other sun.
Do what your heart says is right. Just do what you find to be the most enjoyable and the best use of your time. Time is fleeting. It's the most valuable resource that we have on this planet because you can never get your time back.
Well, you know my answer to that.
Get a taste of that Big Mac. Stop it. Stop it. You'll make me want to order a Big Mac. You'll make me like want to order McDonald's. And I don't want to order McDonald's. And then the whole time, like I could just imagine I'll be eating McDonald's and he'll just be sitting there like, "Oh, why don't you use one of our nice bathrooms?"
Oh, that's another way the streams will get improved. You'll get actually homemade cooked food instead of spending money on takeaway.
See, this is the show where I'm supposed to be saying stuff instead of being like frozen with no words to sit. That is so sweet. Wouldn't that be so nice, everybody? All these nice homemade meals instead of me ordering in. Wouldn't that be so wonderful? And I mean like the essentially throttling a bolter in the background. That wouldn't hurt either. Alright, these guys are almost done. Hey, that's looking pretty good. And then we can do America Orc. I wonder if I should be changing the name of the stream to like 4th of July something painting America Orc.
Maybe.
While I'm doing that, of course. Like, not like at the moment, because that would be really weird. Where's the orc? Where's the America? What's, what do you mean?
There's like 6 or so people all at the same time. Maybe more, because I'm bad at maths right now, but...
Oh, the voice chats and heresy posting?
Yeah, yeah.
Those things have been on fire lately.
It has.
There's been...
Also, it's made me too anxious to join all of the time.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like, there's been times where it's just like 3 people I might join, and then out of nowhere, like, within a moment, there's 12 people in there, and then I don't want to just dip out, because that just seems weird, but I just want to dip out.
I just didn't I'm like, I'm gonna head out. This is too much for me now, especially when everyone starts like screaming over each other as well.
Oh, that's the worst, when there gets to be too many people. There's gonna be breaks, and there's gonna be like 2 or 3 different people that are gonna like seize the opportunity to talk during a break, in a pause and, like, you know, a silence in the conversation, and then it's gonna end up in so many people talking over each other, and it's just so frustrating for everybody. All right, well that's that for that. That's all that. 1 second. You never been in heresy chat? Can you see the heresy? I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can even get into the heresy chat without the not a bot role and stuff like that, right? But I would also I would definitely suggest, if you've not already, you know, getting the not a bot role and all those other things. You gain access to a couple other channels that you wouldn't have previously with that role. And yeah, definitely pop into the voice chat every so often. It's a cool crowd. Amasec is generally for just average hangout. Generally, kind of just kind of chill, banter, drinking, partying down, listening to music. Even sometimes where everybody's just fucking silent and they're just doing nothing. Everyone's doing their own thing. There's the video game one. There's the heresy chat, which typically for more Warhammer-based content, talking about Warhammer, although not necessarily guaranteed to be that. You could be getting into the same thing as Amasec. And also, if you subscribe to the Patreon and you help support Heresy Posting, which they're cool people, they're good people, and they help out the community, you would also, and you link your Patreon account to your Discord account, you gain access to the super secret Discord and to certain layers of the Heresy Posting Discord, where you can then listen to Danny Fortuna, the legend himself, do his lore hour, which would also be available in a podcast form, which sometimes I will appear on those things and will talk about the lore with him. I guess that's how I'll put my own little thing in there. There. Slaith. Okay, so let's put our AmeriCork here on the thing. So what do you think? Do you think that, I don't know, what do you think? I'm not sure if you can see him or not. I might need to take a picture or something so you can see it. Let's just do that.
Could you just hold him up?
I am holding it, yeah. So I'm thinking, like, the football and all that, regular colors, the orc skin, regular colors, and all that. And then I'm not sure what to do with, like, the boots, maybe like just red, leather, just generic kind of colors. Then he's got this circle on his back, that little back plate that orcs kind of have. And I'm thinking maybe that's where I could put, like, America or something. Or maybe I could give him, like, American flag face paint. I don't know how that would really work. What do you think about America? Like, he's got, like, The American flag painted on his face?
I mean, it sounds great, but it also sounds like an absolute pain in the ass to do.
Well, I mean, like, couldn't I could just paint him up normal, and then I could just paint an American flag over his face? Kind of like face paint going over somebody's face?
Yeah.
Sometimes these challenges just require very simple solutions. Okay, so let's move all these Space Marines back over into the over there area that I just cleaned up off of the for the table.
Speaking of challenges to solutions, you have just reminded me that I still need to order more green stuff. I need to sculpt some banners and stuff.
Oh, you know, honestly, for a second, it was just like, speaking of these things, you know, I have to decide if I'm getting the kosher flight meal, or if I'm getting the regular or the vegetarian.
Oh, I'm not gonna eat flight meal food. I'll bring my own food. Flight meal food is terrible.
I know, it's usually terrible, yeah. Just the peanuts and the alcohol for me. Yeah, the alcohol's expensive, but at the same time, it helps, especially if you have like mid-flight anxiety, or if you like, I hate gum, so sometimes if I get that ear popping thing, you know, and I have like, and then I start getting like a headache from that, I'll be like, cola, you know, rum and cola, please, and then I'll just be sitting there enjoying my rum and cola, watching whatever the on-flight movie is on my phone or something.
Last time I was on a plane as well. I'm pretty sure I was going to Spain for a holiday. The plane, I shit you not, has actually dropped out the sky for a couple of seconds before all the lights went back up and everything.
So I'm not sure if OBS changed or something, but like, how do I toggle stunt feedback? Go to YouTube Live dashboard. View your live stream in a web browser. I think I need to go to the dashboard. YouTube Creator Studio. And then I'm going to need to go to that, and then I'm going to need to change the title there, I think. And I'm going to change it to like, what do you think is good? 4th of July America Orc. Murika Orc?
Yeah.
Alright, done. Oh, we've got 3 likes so far. 3 likes? It's a lot of likes. Now, I know there's some blue on the palette, but I'll come back to that later. To blue. Once I figured out what I'm doing with this guy. But I'm thinking just, like, generic colors and then, like, an American flag put somewhere on him. Because that's kind of, like, a simple way of just getting it done, I think. So we need to apply some Bugman's Freedom, some Goblin Amendment. We need to make sure we put on all sorts of Liberty wash.
Extra freedom. Would you like some freedom with this freedom?
So I think starting with brown, just to get all those key areas. Okay, and then add some medium. Voila. Okay, excellent.
Excellent. Finish him.
Alright. So we've got our orc now. So, I'm thinking leather boots. I didn't lose camera, did I? No.
Juggler's here.
Gentlemen, how are we today?
Jackalair, champion of champions. I'm doing alright. How's your day going? Cold, I hear.
Yes, yes.
So is right now, like, winter or is it just cold?
I think it's winter, yeah.
Okay. Just because, and that's just because that because of the being close to the equator, right? Okay.
Different hemisphere and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
I do prefer it when it's hot.
Spicy. Spicy. Very spicy.
Spicy. Spicy.
Spicy chicken tender.
The wind that's picking up outside right now is quite spicy. It's down to dropping temperature now for me as well. But then again, it is getting to time of the night.
Still though, that's nice. Because so many,
Yeah, that very spicy wind.
it seems like a lot of places are getting like heat waves or like record heat temperatures in a lot of areas. A lot of heat wave warnings. Cool.
Greta Thunberg knows mine.
Probably Biden. He's using hard.
Oh, I haven't heard that name in literal years.
Doesn't she keep trying to come back into relevance?
I think so, yes.
I like how, like, seconds within, Jackler joins, we're now talking about, like, world politics and Greta Thunberg.
As soon as I come in here, it gets political.
No, that's great. That's great.
Well, nothing wrong with being political, you know. I have pretty questionable political views when they say. Probably shouldn't mention right now because you're just gonna get slave banned of YouTube.
Oh, no.
Like,
Oh, no.
You may have been exposed to violent extremist content.
oh my god, Facebook has been popping up with that constantly. I was looking like a video of a blog and that tab came up and I was like, I am the extremist Facebook. Go away.
It's like,
You know someone who might be an extremist? Well, of course I know a reason.
if you've not received this warning, you might be the extremist.
Maybe the real extremist was the friends we made along the way.
Exactly. Damn it, I want to paint, but that's too late for me to paint.
10:30. That's a.
I think I know what you mean. Is it like like after a certain time, your brain just kind of stops working?
Because now, around, yeah, so it's like 10:30 for me. So,
Oh,
I
yeah,
have to
me
keep
too.
those comments up.
Video games I'm alright with, but painting and modeling after like 11 o'clock, that's when I'm like, no, I'm done. My eyes are gonna blur if I try this.
Yeah, it's because I struggle to focus when painting under artificial light. If I'm not painting under natural light, my eyes just strain really, really badly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I have kind of like a mix of both. Like the daylight outside, the ambient light helps, but the direct light I have like from my phone, which is what's lighting up the model right now. That helps a decent bit too. But the ambient light from outside I find really important. When I'm painting at night, my eyes start straining. What should his little skirt be? And maybe like white? Would an orc wear white?
Probably not.
Red. Red for the speed.
Shouldn't it be red, white, and blue?
Yeah, I got to figure out how to get the red, white, and blue in there, and I'm, because I don't want the rest of what he's wearing to take away from the America. I want the America to be the identifying, the eye-grabbing thing, sort of thing. I want it to be the key feature. I am kind of thinking that American flag face paint would be a good idea. It'd be hard to pull off, but I think that would probably be the best one.
Should have made an American space
You can
marine.
do
That would
it.
probably be
Sorry, what was that?
Should have made an American space marine. That would probably be
Yeah,
easier.
yeah, but I'd want that to be one of my space marines. Hello, hello.
Geo, brother.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy.
How's it going?
What are we painting tonight? We're painting Orc? We painting on this dude?
Today, well, earlier we were painting the Space Marine Company again. I was doing the blue highlights, and then it came up as, well, it's the 4th of July, so I'm gonna do an America model, paint something America. And then it was like, well, what should we do? And I was thinking, well, maybe an orc. And then I was looking through the orcs, and I found one of these old Blood Bowl orcs. So he's got like a football. And I was thinking this would be a great candidate for being the American orc. And so right now we're doing that.
Just with model.
Yeah, so right now I'm painting the America orc. So I'm deciding how I'm gonna paint his like clothes, like that, just him generally, and then how I'm gonna apply America to him somehow, like on his body, or like on his face paint, maybe on this little back disc, shoulder pauldron he's got here. There's lots of different options I could go for.
Tattoos.
Tattoos,
Just see the back.
Yeah, give him some like freedom tattoos or something.
freedom tattoos.
We should ask Geo. You're American, right? Geo?
I'm Irish, you fuck!
Well, you know, it's kind of the same thing, right?
No, really, no.
Oh, well, you know, it's 4th of July. Happy fuck England Day.
Oh yeah, I can get behind that. Yeah, fuck
Oh yeah, absolutely, I agree, but still, Irish and English are quite different.
Yeah, the Irish are better.
Yeah, you know,
Keep an eye out for yeah. Keep an eye out for the 7th of September. That's fucking Argentina Day.
Is that the Falklands one?
Yeah, it's the Falkland one. Argentina is shit. Fuck Argentina. All my homies hate Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina is just a land of getting kidnapped. That's all that happens in Argentina.
You see, I'm Brazilian. and Argentina is our mortal.
Naturally.
Truly.
It's just like the English and the
Oh
Irish.
god.
Exactly. No, they make one fucking goal and they think they're better than us. Fuckers.
One goal? Is it like
One
football?
fucking goal. Yeah, one goal in football. Okay. Yeah, I admit it was an impressive goal, but it only happened once. And they all think they're better than us. You know, they're so cool. Yeah, fuck.
Seems like mafia in this country.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to
Wait.
question now what nationality do you think I am?
It's French.
Yeah.
Nope.
Some European country.
In European
Somewhere.
indeed.
Aren't you in some European country though, technically?
I'm guessing Eastern European Europe.
Yes. Yes,
Eastern
I'm
Europe.
Ukraine.
You Slavic?
Lithuanian.
that base.
Fuck! I was gonna say if it's not Ukraine, it has to be Lithuania. Fuck!
I'll give you over to that one. I'll give you over to that one.
Base is Lithuania's pretty cool.
Because a lot of people have trouble guessing where I'm from because of my accent. I've heard every country listening to me know to that except where I'm actually from. Hence why I love asking the question.
What is non-brother Rebus? What do you mean? Hold on, look at this. You guys remember the Space Marine Heroes stuff? The Space Marine Heroes minis? Yes.
They were like a box of random miniatures.
Do you remember the missile launcher guy?
Sure. Is he kneeling?
Yeah, the guy who's kneeling and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I made a model like that myself, but yeah.
Somebody's trying to claim that this miniature right here is the one from the Space Marine Heroes, even though it's clearly not. And it's pretty similar, but like it's not a hard miniature to replicate with existing pieces, but still, bro. Scenic face is missing.
Well, you could easily replicate that with modern pieces. Well, I mean, like, all you would need is to get a command squad box where you get the kneeling legs, a tactical squad, so you get the rocket launcher, the rocket.
You could easily just do it with a Devastator squad because you get kneeling legs and a Devastator squad. And
Oh, do you?
rocket launcher and Devastator squad.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I've not bought a Devastator squad ever, so that's fair.
You not bought the new Devastator squad yet?
No, I know. I usually just construct Devastator squads just out of overtime from gathering enough heavy weapons, and then just applying them.
Slave, gotta buy at least one of the new Devastator boxes. They're so nice. So many heavy weapons. You get more heavy weapons than there are Marines in the box.
Probably true. Okay, so I'm thinking brown straps. Cause I don't know why I started painting everything black. I just kind of just went with that.
Rolling Stones, obviously.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, wow, I can. All right, let's just get the laces. The laces were out. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Einhorn's a man.
Horn is a man.
Have you ever
Einhorn is a man.
you've never seen Ace Ventura?
Pet Detective?
Ace Ventura Pet Detective, yeah.
Never seen it, but I've always heard good things about it.
Yeah, no, in the movie at one point he's just kind of he's talking about these characters. He's like, Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is a man. No, that's not where shit pushed in comes from. That's a mix of Training Day and Bruce Almighty.
Oh, Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, yeah.
The monkey part.
Oh, now that I have you here, how goes the progress on one of your projects? If I,
Redhead?
yeah.
It's going good. It's going okay. I've just taken a wee break from it because I still have voice lines that need to get to me, so I decided I'll take a break until I get those voices. Then when I get those voices, I'll start back up on filming the rest of it.
That's fair. Yeah, I was wondering about that because I think at one point, yeah, I think I recalled you giving like almost like a final call for everything. It was like, all right, everybody, get it the fuck in, and then it was like, oh, this must be about done, and then it just kind of fizzled, right? Like not like, yeah, just kind of.
Fizzle,
How
it's
about
just
you record your lines before I come to your house and kill your dog?
Oh Jesus! Should use that quote actually. Should use that. Thank you, Jack.
That's from Postal. Hey, can you sign my petition or I'll follow you home and kill your dog?
It's depressing how expensive Bretonian nights are. Oh man.
Ooh, are you a Warhammer fantasy enjoyer?
I am, yes, I do enjoy the Warhammer Fantasy.
Indeed, we have a man of culture among us.
I mean, I don't know much of the lore. I just saw Bretonians and I was like, I like that. Deus Vult.
French people.
They French? Fuck!
They are. They are French.
Fuck! No! No! No!
They're Bretonian French. Their king is named Guy. Guy Le Loyal or something. Okay, you want to play the Empire? They're German.
You're hurting this boy, Jackler. Can't you see you're clearly harming him?
My perception of the Bretonians has been ruined! No!
They're French.
They're French! No!
Well, you see, in Britannia, with us Bretonians, we are, as you would say, we are very French, and we would speak with a French accent. It is very different than the rest of the Warhammer universe, which would be speaking in some type of British. It would be a British accent that they would have, but not us. Not us. We Bretonians, we would be very, very, very proud of our heritage that we would have. See, I'm kind of doing a French accent, but the thing is, I'm actually doing just I'm actually doing an impression of a very specific person. That's what I'm doing. Come to Heresy chat more often, Jackler, and you'll know you will find out. He's a really cool guy.
You wanna check out the Empire? They're German. They're the Holy Roman Empire.
They don't have the Deus Vult factor, though.
Oh, no, yeah, it's true. It kind of got a point.
Tony has got the green ones, man.
Yeah.
Can't believe the Bretonians are French.
Well, they got a character called Rapunzel de Lioness, who's literally Joan of Arc.
I can't believe my favorite characters in Warhammer are fucking based off the French.
How could you not have noticed that if that's their names?
I thought Bretonia meant something like Britain or something.
No, listen, did you even look up the lore? Have you seen
No, I just saw them and I liked them. They have Deus Vult factor.
Jeez.
we have the king who is called Guy de Loyal, and we have Rapunzel, very French people.
And life has been a lie. I've been feeding a lie to myself.
I'll never forgive the French.
Well, I mean, it could be worse. They could be English.
At least they're not English.
At least they're not like.
It's really the elders.
At least they're not like, from Turkey.
Yeah, at least they're not.
Turkey, as in like the fucking Saracens.
The Ottomans?
Slaves. What did the Turks ever do to you?
What did the
They
Turk?
sleep with your wife? They sleep with your wife?
What did they do? I don't know. Nothing. At least they're not Milan.
Milan.
At least they're not Argentina.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Milan is a beautiful city.
Yeah, but it's also an asshole faction in medieval Total War, and I blame it for all of the world's problems in real life and in all fictions.
Of course. As one does, of course.
It's the only reasonable position.
Of course. Of course.
In the parallel universe of which that is medieval Total War 2, Milan has just caused too much global nonsense, and they have to be wiped out.
Okay, seems dude. Oh man, the one Bretonian foot knight costs $10. Come on, man, you're killing me here.
Paying $10 for a Frenchman?
That's $10 for a
Jesus
Frenchman.
Christ.
Do 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 do.
And come on, it looks so nice, but dude, it's so expensive. I know it's out of production, but come on, man. Come on, man.
Imagine waking up and remembering French.
Listen,
Ugh.
man, listen.
Oh, sacré bleu!
Listen, you know-
I am a francophone. I speak French. Oh no.
Dormez-vous,
Je m'appelle
Oh, this is the. Oh,
Chantez, mademoiselle.
this is terrible.
Dormez-vous. I say we make. What if we give up all the good models and we make only horrible models? We make
Hebrew
the
models? What?
Hebrew models.
What? Hebrew models?
We make the trail Hebrew models and
Hebrew models, I like that. You're making models into Hebrews. Why does that work so well? Macular Eugenes.
it's a Hebrew model.
I like you. You can come over and fuck my sister.
Wow, that's wow.
Full Metal Jacket reference.
It's getting. You've been given quite an offer there.
That's a Full Metal Jacket reference. I don't even have a sister.
Well, no, no. The closest you have is a little brother, and that's getting into awkward territories.
Days. Want the truth? There was no fridge. I lied.
You want the truth? There is no fridge.
I lied. It's such a good video.
That was good.
This is Democracy Manifest. Look at the headlock. Ah, you know your Judah well. It's such a fucking funny video.
Okay.
You know your Judah well.
Do I know judo?
Yeah.
I never took judo. I took jujitsu.
Oh.
Jujitsu?
What's the difference?
I'm gonna learn jujitsu.
You learn spin jitsu?
Spin jitsu? Is that like that one fighter did where she was just like spinning around and her manager was like, stop doing this fucking stupid spinning shit and just hit them. And then they immediately go back in the ring and they're like, and they try to do this spin thing. Like what? Like
I was making like a reference to Lego Ninjago, but yeah, sure, that works too.
Ninjago. I haven't heard Ninjago in a while.
It's been a hot minute since I watched the show. I stopped watching after season 3.
It just completely disappeared from my radar, and then they came out with the movie, but not the sequel as good as the show.
The show was very emotionally deep. The movie was just a big prop placement.
Like, for a fucking Lego series, it was surprisingly well.
alright, so let's get some green on this orc, even though he's got some green already.
Valorant live stream earlier, Slade?
No, I've actually not watched him in like a week or a bit or whatever. Why? What was? Why? What's? Is there something?
There's a new kill team box coming with orcs and Death Corps of Krieg.
Oh, cool. So let's get some of this. Bless you.
It's 6 days until my birthday as well. That's crazy. I'm 17 in 6 days. This is
That's going on way too thin.
quite the adventure. Is shit pushed in still your most popular video, Slave? Or did one of your political videos take
Yeah.
over? Yes. Yes. Shit pushed in's one of the funniest shit I've seen.
Actually, no. I think it's one of the political videos is now the most viewed, right?
Oh boy.
I would want to say it's probably shit pushed in, with one of the political videos being at second.
I'll look
But
it up since that's my TV.
Oh boy. One of your political videos is like 1K views away from taking over shit pushed in. No. No.
but shit pushed in has a more.
The one about the voter fraud, right?
Oh really? But shit pushed
They're
in
all about voter fraud.
has a more steady, consistent viewership of all the time. Yes, it's one of the reasons why I don't look at my analytics anymore. It's like, huh, what are people watching today? Shit pushed in. Okay, let's check tomorrow. Oh, well, they're watching shit pushed in. Yep, okay, I'm never gonna look at this again.
Is your Diablo 3 account still suspended?
What's that?
2036 or whatever?
Oh, no. No. That's funny that you bring that up. Are you like going through my archive stuff?
Yeah, I'm just going through your archives.
No problem. It's all those old stuff. Yeah. Yeah. No. I got that fixed up. What the problem with that turned out to be that because I used like a prepaid card, and I just didn't set it up properly or whatever. That's what fucked it up, and all that got reversed and fixed and all that. And then after I just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna. Sorry, just because of the whatever that was right into the mic. And so then after I think I just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go out and get like a physical copy of the game. So that way I'm not going through any of this bullshit. And then I just got a physical copy of the game and.
Ooh, lightsabers is your oldest video with 73 views 12 years ago. Wow.
Ooh, lightsabers. Yeah, that's Tony.
Is that you who said that?
At the time, lightsaber videos were really popular, and he wanted to make one.
Yes, we were. So the story behind that one was, yeah, lightsaber videos were really popular at the time, and me and my buddy Tony, who we both were doing like drama courses, and we both wanted to do different acting, and we both loved Warhammer, and we both had lightsabers and all this stuff. Jesus.
I know, I'm muting my mic for that. Sorry.
It's like right into my ear. It's like somebody sneezing right into your ear. Jesus.
Sorry.
And so then we made that video because it was just like, oh, this was before like anybody would mention the algorithm or anything like that. But we both kind of just being.
Nobody knew what the algorithm was.
Yeah, but both of us just kind of like being nerds. We just kind of on that point before that was even a mentioning thing. We were like, all right, we'll just do this, and people will see it because they'll search up lightsaber fight or lightsabers, and we'll be one of those things. And then people, because it'll be a new thing and people won't have seen it, they'll come and check out our thing. That never happened. So then we were like, well, we'll make a lightsaber fight as well, and so we did a lightsaber fight. And I remember that night actually. I think we almost smashed his light bulb. At one point in the fight, you can even see my the look of terror on my face as we almost had like glass smash all over this room like 3 times or 4 times on these swings, and we ended up breaking his computer chair because of this one stunt that we did over and over again where he was gonna do he did this like I don't know this like little bullshit maneuver where he grabs my wrist and does like a roll and then punches me or whatever, and then I go flying and I land into his computer chair, and we did it a few times, and then on one of the times it broke his computer chair so that way it never would stand up again, so it was kind of more like a computer board that you would lie on. It was terrible. We broke his chair. And
I
yeah.
do apologize, Slave.
Yeah, I think so. And yeah, we were doing that in like the middle of the night. I think on like what was it, like New Year's or Christmas or something like that. It was like some day like that, and we both kind of started it from there, and then yeah, lightsabers.
And did it get the amount of views you wanted it to get?
I don't know, probably not. I mean, it's a very unseen video, and it's not like it's
Like
amazing.
20 views, half of them are me.
Yeah, it's not like it's amazing content or anything. It's not groundbreaking stuff. It's something I made with a.
At the time, it probably was.
I remember somebody asking me, "How did you do that effect with the lightsabers?" What do you mean? That special effect with the lightsabers. How did you do it? What? What effect? With the lightsaber. You know, you made it glow and stuff. That's what it is. It's a prop.
Sounds like something popping over that.
Well, I mean, this person was like, this was back when I was in like, I think it was after, no, it was after high school. This was a person that I would want to describe as like a kind of like flower child kind of mind.
Flower child, what does that mean?
Like a modern day hippie.
The what slave? You kind of.
Like a hippie
Oh, okay.
that's time traveled into modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, one that's time traveled into modern times. And they're in your high school right now. In your class.
Sure, okay. Okay. That sounds horrifying.
Yeah, but they happen all the time. It's a generational thing.
There's a hippie among us.
Find the hippie.
It could be you.
Jack.
It
That's
could be me.
us. Couldn't even be.
What? It was the hippie. It was obvious.
Okay, so that's
Smoking weed any second now.
Hey, look! No, wait, that's smoke from my shotgun.
so I'll just let that just dry off. I'm thinking that this like skull plate on his belly, I think I want to do that in gold. I think that would look really good. So I'm not going to do the skull in America.
Hell yeah. Sounds like fun, slave. Hell yeah, brother, America.
Well, that's right now that is the goal right now. The goal at this exact moment right now is to make this orc into America. Cuz it's the 4th of July and I'm doing that.
When's Canada's Independence Day?
The 1st of July.
Oh.
Oh yeah, happy.
Oh.
Yes. Canada Day.
Canada.
So I've already done all my celebrating and fun and games for that. I did that on Heresy Posting. Once again, remember to support Heresy Posting. It's only $10 to get access to the super secret Discord, where Danny Fortuna will make sure that he'll show you his feet. What the fuck was that?
What was it? You murdering a rat over there?
Like, is this just ear... If this is just ear rape, like, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I think my mic isn't up. My mic, hold on. Let me go to mic settings. Mute it. Hold on. I'll mute my mic for a second. I have something up with my mic. Usually it doesn't act like this. Maybe it's not plugged in properly. But hold on. Plug it out, plug it back in. Maybe that works. Alright, so can you hear me now?
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
so just tell me if there's any breaks, you know.
What? Alright.
How all of these Discord conversations go is just, what the fuck was that, Gio?
Pretty much. So now we're gonna... Okay, we got
I don't blame you.
Goblin Green here, which I'll probably just
Goblin Green?
want to do for like just like a dry brush highlight over the thing and on the edges and things.
Goblin Green?
Yeah,
The ever famous pink in the
Ga
90s?
game color Goblin Green.
Ah,
Calm your tits. Calm your tits.
man.
And then we're gonna use the gold, and then we're gonna want to use the flesh wash on top of the gold, and then the agrax, and I'm gonna need the white for the laces on that, and then I'm gonna want to have the filthy brown for highlighting the different various brown areas. And then I think that would be good. And then there's going to, of course, be the American flag, which I think I'm going to do on that shoulder and then maybe on the back. So he'll have two. He'll have two Americas.
Two Americans, one people.
Well, this orc was like, these Americans are good. They got lots of DACA. I like them.
I was gonna get a green card. Because it's green.
Nice. That was good.
Where's we got?
So I'll take a quick break. Quick cigarette break. America.
Yeah, cigarette break.
That's right. In front of the American... In front,
What brand do you smoke?
I'm smoking native brand DKs.
Very good.
The
Smoke
cheapest.
that brand. So how long have you been consuming tobacco products, First Lady?
I eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Good man.
I was a little lad. The queen came up to me and handed me a pack of cigarettes. She said,
She said, "Smoke up, Bim."
my boy,
And she said, "Smoke up. And you're gonna smoke that whole carton. You're gonna smoke that whole carton from beginning to end." That's right. I got a second carton for you.
But Max Allen smoked the entire pack flawlessly, with no hesitation in it. Because
it
Max
inside
Allen
that guy
chose
was
the
found
pack.
a little gold. That made him
Do you?
the man he is.
Did you know that smoking is bad for you, and that on the packages it says it's bad for you? But Max Allen still smokes cigarettes. And we need to show this on the news. How dare he? Here's some other people commenting on it. Cigarettes are bad for your health. I don't like smoking. But Max Allen, he says, I'm having a smoke.
But Max Allen shows no fear when he smokes. He will casually walk down the streets of,
Winnipeg. just robot voice at that point.
Winnipeg.
He will go down the streets of Winnipeg.
That's Winnipeg. He will walk down the streets of Winnipeg, Canada, with 7 cigarettes in his mouth at the same time.
Jesus.
In the words of the great Max Allen, smoking kills, as does absolutely the
Do you want me to smoke weed right now?
Why not?
Jesus, are you Jesus? Are you Antonio? Are you Antonio? Are you Antonio Jesus? Like, oh, boombalee, weed party, boombalee, oh, hey oh.
Why not smoke a cigarette at
Is it Bombale?
Yeah. It's not a boom.
Oh, is
It's
it?
an extended O.
Oh. What the fuck is Bombale?
I don't know.
Is it? Is that? There must be some sort. It's got to be some kind of Italian disco, and you play it at Shia LaBeouf meetings. Bom, bom, bombale, bombale, da na da 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 na, bombale, bom.
Who just left?
Oh shit.
The Lithuanian guy's gone. No.
No.
Oh wait, he's
Oh,
back.
he's back.
I was gonna say he's back. Yay. Alright, I had to bounce for a bit, guys, because I have to do some shit with my younger brother. I gotta help him out with boss battle. I think on South Park Fractured Butthole. Or is it Stick of Truth? I don't know. Whichever one has fucking Jared Fogle in it as a boss.
Oh, that's. Ooh, I think that's the second one.
Which one is that? Is that Stick of Truth or Fractured Butthole?
Fractured Butthole. The first one has like a giant Nazi fetus.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll see if I can make it back in time
See you.
for the party. Alright, anyway, see you guys.
See ya.
So, I don't know. Now I feel like I should be watching Valrak. He's like, well, you didn't watch Valrak.
Valrak, dude.
I don't know.
Oh, did you hear he shut down his Discord server?
Yeah, I was there.
As was I.
I was one of the people who was like essentially. At first, I was making jokes, like essentially like you know, like the end of the world jokes and like, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure playing with you and all this stuff. And then after that, people started getting really, really sad, and I started just trying to like just be like, hey, think about all the fun times that you've had in the Discord. Just think about that. Just look at the flowers. Just look at the flowers. You know? Carol will remember that. Well, no, I said Carol. As in from isn't that like from a character from The Walking Dead with the white hair? She kills the little girl. You never seen it.
You got it. I don't think there's any white.
Sure.
Stop with this white hair stuff.
There's this lady. She's got short white hair, and she was the survivor
Show or the game?
in the show. The closest that there would be in the game is that survivalist with the climbing hooks. She would be the closest thing to Carol in the game. You're looking at it right now, right?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
It's just not interesting.
No, it's not very interesting. No, not at all. No. At first, her character arc was she was I am the wife that's being abused by like the drunken, abusive, angry husband who, for some reason, everybody decided to bring with them on this caravan because we're all smart, and who then I think kills the husband, and then all of a sudden becomes a really dark, grim, brutal, tough, just ice cold person she's got like insane ninja skills her entire life now. All of a sudden, you know, having to deal with she had to tiptoe around to not make her husband angry. So now she's a fucking ninja. Yeah, and then and she becomes almost like the foil character to Rick, where she's the one that will do the stuff that has to be done. She's not the Star Trek good guy that has to do the right thing. She does the thing that has to be done. I like that the health bar is on your back in that game.
Okay, that's fair enough, because there's some rumors that it might be getting a remake or a sequel. I'm very interested. I'm a big fan. Yeah, I hope they don't fuck it up either. I think it would be nice if they could do like they did with Mass Effect and just release all the 3 games, like remaster all the 3 games and then release it on Church. I played them all. I'd buy them. Yeah, like Mass Effect. Yeah, 'cause you know
Is Mass Effect one of the games that you plan to show me at one point in the future?
no, I don't really like Mass Effect. I'm just there for the alien kitties. Got some interesting wine. Probably 52 fucking Bears' favorite game.
Wow, I am impressed with your knowledge of heresy posting. You
That's it. That's really all I know. All I know is that 52 fucking Bears like white.
still though, I've seen you around in heresy posting, but that right there is some top tier bandwagoning. You have done a good job, sir. I would, if I could, I would give you a sticker or a cookie right now.
I am honored.
It's like one of them is like a star, but it's got like a little face, and then the other one is just like an oatmeal cookie.
Space Marine face and it says, "Good job."
Good job. Now that's looking pretty good.
You have value.
Is that from Idiocracy?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Made that up.
Oh, did you? Okay. No, that I think that. No. It's like you are valued. You inspire happy, joy feelings in others. It's from Demolition Man. Okay. Tanned up 1. Well, I guess this would be like a reverse tan. Giving a highlight to this would be the opposite of a tan. And this is a very similar step than how I would do yellows, although I'm doing a much thinner dry brush, just a highlighting dry brush, just to get to the right sort of color that I want to get. Although it's all going to be darkened again once I add the wash to it, but still. Modeling stuff. That's the thing. We need to get you some models, Jackler.
I don't know. I think I've kind of given up on it.
Why?
I don't think it interests me anymore.
One day it'll get you. We have to just mail you something. I'll just have to just straight up just mail you something.
Yeah, send me one whole space marine.
A single Space Marine.
A single space.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to do the building, you would just want to do the painting, you think?
Yeah.
It wasn't...
No, the building is probably very interesting.
Also, wasn't it paint was one of the difficult things as well, though? Because you couldn't find, like, a paint store or something?
Yeah, paint was
So we
just have to buy it from GW.
like online.
Yeah.
Then they would just mail it to you.
Yeah.
Why won't they female it to you? We want equal representation.
With the females, maybe I'm not into 40K anymore.
You're not into 40K anymore?
Nah, I guess not. I don't know.
What happened?
It's on the back burner.
What happened? Where did 40K hurt you? Where did it touch you?
It touched me in my special place.
I learned it from you, Dad. I learned it from you. Who? This guy here. What is this degenerate bullshit?
Have you been reading heresy? Unacceptable.
I think I've crapped out this brush in the process of doing this model, but whatever. I was going to be replacing this brush at one point. It's no problem. I was going to be replacing this thing. I already have replacements on hand anyway. I've been preparing for this event.
Long have I waited.
No, I think I even, like, Alzheimer's forgot that I had done it a few times, and so I think I have a few brushes just sitting there, just going like, we're waiting to be used. So I also have some starter brushes, like, but those are just garbage. Those are absolute shit. The bristles are too long. That's another problem. They're just too long. I'm sorry, fellas, but you guys are just too darn loud. I can probably fix this brush with a clean later. Just get with soap and some Dawn. It's still got life in it. I can feel it in the handle. I got it from Games Workshop. On
This is my magic Talosite handle that it glows whenever chaos is near.
and Voldemort.
Yeah, that's a good piece. Yeah, how's that slate? The Talosite glows whenever chaos is near.
Ooh. I was thinking the other day, because I was watching some stuff, and I was thinking, what if I were to add a story element or event that mirrored the finale to the Ether storyline?
What was that?
What if I were to add an event that mirrored the ending of the Ether storyline?
Which is they all die?
Yeah, kinda.
Delay has to kill himself to save the world.
Can I?
Just the world, not the galaxy, just one world.
Then again, sometimes that's all that's important, right? Just one world.
Save someone. Anyone, just one person. He has a Doctor Who moment.
Okay.
What? Something on the beach?
Rose Tyler. Yes, yes, doctor? Says nothing. And you, other doctor?
Something, something, something. Peter Capaldi, Doctor Speech.
Something, something. Something, something. The moment has been prepared for. Something, something.
I am the doctor, something, something.
The doctor was the watcher all along. Something, something.
Something, something, dark side.
Something, something, dark side. Ooh. Something, 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 a little something, something. 2 drips, just a little drip, just a little bit. Get it right, get it tight, just a couple drips.
End with What I've Done by Linkin Park.
What I've done, I face myself. All right, so let's get the. Pardon me. Let's get the goblin green. Definitely gonna want to get this everywhere. Just highlight and dry brush and dip and flick and splatter. Just putting it everywhere. Stuff's that good. I'm gonna be adding like that edge highlight sort of thing.
We do some edge highlighting.
We're not gonna be doing any of that thinning of your paint. No, we're just gonna be painting these old style miniatures. We're not gonna be doing any of that new stuff. That's right. I'm just gonna stay totally true to that.
Straight up dry brush.
But the entire thing is dry brushed.
The whole thing. You couldn't even base coat it. It's just dry brush.
The whole model is just a dry brush.
Yeah, the whole model is just dry brush.
Just because of how the way this paint is reacting, and just kind of the way it's behaving right now. It's being bad paint. This it's hard to get it into the.
Beat 'em up mods.
What?
Beat 'em up mods.
Ooh woo. Eat 'em up mods. Jesus. Yeah, it's just the way that the green. It's just hard to get to that dry brush I'm wanting to do. Oh, there we go. See how long that lasts for. That's immediately looking a lot better.
So how's the America work coming along?
Well, I'm going for the skin right now. I'm dry brushing on this goblin green over top of the darker green areas that were applied, so that way there will be the shaded effect, essentially like doing almost like a reverse wash, right? I'm going upward from the dark colors, and then there's gonna be a wash though. But then this is to just to bring contrast to that area. I could do further highlights, but I don't want to, and that's all I'm gonna do. So there's that. The football has been nice and weathered. I do need to go back in onto the football to give it white laces, because I just painted the laces black for now, so that once again it would have the contrast effect. And then there will be adding the flesh wash to the gold plate in the front, and deciding where the America thing and how the America thing.
So yeah, are you doing the face thing, or is it gonna be some other America thing?
I'm still not decided yet. Right now I'm just painting him orc, so then I can, and I've left some areas that I could do it still, and I could even just paint over top of his face, because that's how face paint would work, right? Although I'd have to do some things to that probably, but and okay. So I've given him the goblin green highlight to his skin. So now he's looking nice and green. Or mean and green, rather. I've got to do his teeth at one point. And yeah, but I'm thinking that like that shoulder pauldron, or whatever you want to call it, that shoulder pad, and then that back disc that he's got, those would be good areas to do the America thing. So,
Oh man, you forgot the hazard stripes, man. Oh man,
oh mate. Oh, am I gonna have to just be extra epic, and am I gonna have to add that that Necron glowing green paint somewhere?
yeah. Why don't you give him glowing green eyes?
That might be
Or he
tough.
has glowing blue eyes, like he's the arrow or face.
You know, I have like a story like that, right?
An arrow or
Yeah, no, there's an alternate story where Arrow is launched off into space just like the other Primarchs, and then he lands on an orc planet, and he becomes the leader of these orcs, and he paints himself in green, and he's this leader of these orcs. Yeah.
oh, and does the emperor find him?
No, the Emperor. No,
Takes him down.
No. The Emperor is still like how he is, and all that happened. Like essentially, like it's almost like instead of being woken up from the canister and the story happening normally, it's his canister like dematerializes or gets launched off or something happens, and now his legion he's gone, he's bye bye. Let's see. I could maybe do that in the eyes. It might be a bit tough. Especially if this brush is getting all fuckered. But let's see what I can do.
You fuckered my bro.
You motherfucker.
Oh my god, they killed Brushy. They killed Cubble.
He killed Cubble.
They killed Cubble.
Nobody can kill Cubble. Nobody. Nobody can make Cubble bleed his own blood. Nobody.
They shot him and he's rising back up. Holy shit, he's still alive. Cubble doesn't like when people shoot.
Isn't that right, Mr. Isn't that right, Mr. Bubbly or whatever? It's got some little pub. It's like, wait, why is Cubble wearing wait why is he wearing like a skirt and a bonnet?
I like to get in touch with my feminine side. Don't you, Mr. Bond?
He's got like a strawberry bonnet and a puppet with a strawberry bonnet. This brush is really fuckered. Come on. Oh, that looks shit. Jeez. And just get in there and cover up all the bleed over. There we go. Good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull off those laces though. Let's see if I can. So the football seems like it's done. Now for the... Let's see if I can get those eyes, actually. If I have even enough.
But he's not taking a knee, Slade. Why is he not taking a knee during the national anthem?
An old injury he had in the battlefield of Genghis.
The third Vietnam World War.
Yeah, on planet Vietnam. No, that's not really applying very well. Let's see if I can just get rid of that then. Oh, what happened? Oh my, the camera died. What? Yeah, well that kind of defeats that, because the camera's dead now. I can't really do a painting stream without that. Oof, indeed, because I was so close to getting this done. There was pretty much just doing the American flags and then that was it. Well, that sucks. Well, I guess then that's... Yeah, well, I guess I have to wrap up early then because the phone died, so... I guess that's... Wayne and Schuster.
Well, I see by the clock on a wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Be good.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Keep warm.
Relax.
At ease.
Take care.
Stay loose.
Adieu, mon vieux.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye till when we meet again.